Okay, let's continue the lecture. We have built the 4-layer architecture, and the last step is create redistribution software. Before we create a redistribution software, we will need to evaluate. Remember what we did last time? We used we use this folder as which has about 2,000 images, and create a file. So what we're going to do is we do an end-to-end matching. So 2,000 against 2,000, which roughly has 4 million. We create a library last time, so we did step 3 last time. So we're going to load the library. It's going to take some time. And once load the library, we'll do a end-to-end match, 2,000 against 2,000. And then we evaluate. The way to evaluate, we're simply use this matching file. It says this should match with that. Let's see, did they match up? And to evaluate, we need to create a file called B1 match list. Basically, the result is called B1. And the result is called B1, and the checking file is called B1 match list. So we copy, the library is loaded. We simply go to home folder, put the file here, edit, paste. Okay. So that's B1 file, that's B1 match list. It tells you right in this button. So now we load the library. We make A1, which is 2,000 library, or 2,000 images, and the loaded library also 2,000 images. We make an end-to-end match. Then we check. If everything checked okay, we create a software here, and then we open redistributable software. That's what we're going to do. 4 buttons. Before we do that, let's again change the parameters. The default is set to threshold to 70. Let's make it real low, make it 1. Let's see. The reason we're doing concept identification, so the threshold is generally low. So now we're going to do a end-to-end match. Click. So this is going to be going to take about a minute or 2 minutes. We'll come back when this computation is finished. Okay, we have finished the computation. We go to all the way to the end. It did tell us it matched 95,000. So we have 4 million images. 400,000 is 10%. 40,000 is 1%. So this is about 2.4%. So every 100 matches, it give us 2.4. And then out of the 2.4 we said earlier, we expected this 990 to be matched. So let's see it. And the way to do that is compare these two files. So click it. It says out of 990 we matched 975. So that's all right. So the evaluation is okay. Now we're going to create a software. So we accept the 4-layer deep learning architecture, then we create software. So now we're creating the software. It's going to take a while to create a redistributable software. And once the software created, we do a final test of the redistributable software. Then we're ready. The software is ready to be distributed. So all the details of the 4-layer deep learning architecture are all hidden. It's become simply an image. It simply become a concept identification software. Okay, the software created, and to see the software, we simply open the folder. And that's the software we just created. And so we started the software, which is identical to the the 3-layer architecture. In fact, all 3, 4, 5 layer are identical. So we're going to do one more test for the, let's click initialization. This initialization button will both load the feature and will load whatever the last library it is. And you can create a new library by select image and get image signature. And initialization complete, so we'll create the image. As I said, the initialization will both load both features and the library. So now let's make a whole image search. Again, it compute the 4-layer image signature, so it will take some time. Then it will do a matching. The result should match our testing result earlier. So it's going to take some time. We have 4 layers. Okay, it matched. Let's see, this is the first, and the next. This is the identical result like what we did earlier. So it's identified this pair as a gearing. So that complete the building of 4-layer deep learning architecture. Finally, the redistribution software only have a few buttons. In the next video, we're going to go back to 5 layers. We're going to 5-layer deep learning architecture. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.